Good morning, my fearless ones. It's about 10-ish, 11-ish. Can you believe it? I'm not working. I stopped working around 10 o'clock last night, and I have not. So for 12 consecutive hours, I have not did any work but check my emails on my phone. But I am back at my home office. I have my laptop and my desktop running. I just had a cup of coffee. Um, You guys, I juggle my time between an apartment and a home. My significant other, boyfriend, fiance, soon to be husband, all of those in one sentence. Um, we have a place, and I have my home with my children and things like that. And this is where my home office is. And when I just need a break and I need to spend time with him, I go and I rest. That's where I really just rest because as long as I have a computer and internet access, I am going to be online. That's just me. Let me take my glasses off because the reflection is crazy and I don't need my glasses right now. So, yes, as long as I have a laptop or computer or any type of internet access, I'm going to get online. I'm always in money making mode. Like I live, eat, sleep, business. Even when I'm trying to have downtime, I'm usually thinking about business. If I'm having a casual conversation with someone, they may be having the casual conversation, and I'm thinking about business. Okay, my hands are dry. So I'm gonna put some lotion on my hands. And I made it there about, I guess, about 11, 12ish, and he stayed on me like, are you on your way? Are you on your way? When are you coming? Because I will get in front of this computer, and before you know it, it's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's just too late for me to be traveling there. So yesterday I went ahead and logged off and went there and got a good amount of rest. I think I slept till like 8:39, which is rare for me because usually I'm up about 5ish, getting it going. Sometimes I'm up earlier. It just depends on my son's school schedule. If he don't have to go to school, I'm usually up at 4, and I'll work right through 4, 5, 6. I work until like 10 or 11, which is when people usually start getting up, moving around. I did almost a full day of work. And this week he is out of school, so I did schedule myself to do some work this morning, but I went ahead and changed my schedule, slept in, like I said, got some rest because um, we all need rest, and I have not been active on YouTube, and I apologize. And the reason why is because I've been in my mastermind groups. It is the fourth quarter, you guys, and I've been mentioning this back in September that fourth quarter is really critical to people that have products, businesses, and some services as well. So this is just a really, really big money making season for business owners. So if I don't do any videos, please accept my apology. It's just because I'm really busy working, and but I'm always a phone call away. I'm always a text away, more text than email because I just don't have I may be spending some family time when you pick up the phone and you decide to call me, and it's just so rude to take away from my family to talk for 30 minutes. So I'm willing to talk to you for 30 minutes. It's just that need to be scheduled in. And I notice that sometimes I'll pick up the phone and I'm having family time. We could be out at a restaurant or we could be out, just having dinner, and I will step away from eating just to talk. And it's like, Mom, it's always business with you. But it is. And it's because I'm building something that's lasting, not just for me, but for them as well. So I want to pass something on. A wise man leaves his children an inheritance, is what the Bible says. So that's what I'm doing. I'm building so I can leave a lasting legacy for my grandchildren. And I'm helping everyone that want to come along with me. I did get a chance to talk to Philando, and I hope he don't get upset because I'm sharing his information. He's such a smart gentleman, and it was refreshing to talk to someone that pretty much have a game plan. Like, this is what I want to do. We all know what we want to do. We just don't know how to get there. So what you need to do is, I'm gonna keep this video at 10 minutes. Connect with someone that's where you want to be, but been where you're at. Does that make sense? Every rich person can't give you advice because some people were born into it. Like I said, I wanted to leave my children and my grandchildren a lasting legacy. It's going to be hard for my grandchildren to teach someone how to dig out of the trenches and how to come out of poverty into wealth because they were born into it. This is something that their grandmother, you know, laid the foundation and they were just born into it, if I'm making sense. So connect with someone that has been where you're at now, but where you want to be. Don't take advice from everyone. And remember, I told you, as I learn, I'm definitely going to share. And these are the things that's being discussed in my mastermind and with my mentor. He be careful who you take advice from. It's easy for me to be a successful business owner because that's the direction I'm going in. Success is the only way for me. I've already made up in my mind. I made a conscious decision. Remember, if you listen to my other videos, I said that first you have to make a decision. This is what you want to be. What I'm going to be is very wealthy and very successful. And I'm successful now. I have a sound mind, a healthy body, and I'm willing to help anyone that I can that's not going to waste my time. Disclaimer, let me say that. So you have to make up in your mind this is what you want to do. And then once you make up in your mind this is what you want to do, then you need to connect with people that are where you want to be. Be careful who you listen to. And like I was getting ready to say, but I lost my train of thought. And I do not write an outline for my videos. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about before I record the videos because I want it to be raw and I want it to come from the heart and my mind. It's easy for me to become a successful entrepreneur because I've pretty much cut everything and everyone off. Some may be sitting here looking at the video like, Latasha, you cut everything off. Anything that's of negativity, I have pretty much cut it off my life. I was in a long-term marriage. Everyone know that. So when I left the marriage, I left the weight behind. I was overweight in an unhappy marriage. I was a smoker. So who you see today is not who I was just 5 years ago. But over the course of 5 years, I have connected with people that have shown me that, hey, it's someone special inside of you. You have something to offer the world, and you're distracted with, poor relationships or, poor ill health. And when I say ill health, not just because you got high blood pressure, you're a little bit overweight. I mean, your way of thinking. Remember in the last video, I was like, well, I just want to make $1,000 a day. And my mentor was like, you should scale that up. $1,000 is doable. You should want to make XYZ amount. This is what your monthly goal should be. So when you connect with people that's making that type of money, you thinking it's a scam. So I'm at the point where $25 signups, I just simply don't have time for it. I know that $25 signups is never going to make me $30,000, $40,000 a month worth of income. Excuse me, you guys. I don't have a cold. I'm just cold natured, and sometimes my nose will run. So, yes, it's feasible. But what you have to do is, you guys, you have to pay for that access, and I did. Um, the money is not doing me any good sitting in the bank, and I'm not scared to spend money. I'm fearless. As long as I feel a good connection with who I spend my money with, then I'm fine. As long as I know that I can learn something. But you must invest in yourself, and I think that's where people get the scam at. It's like, I'm not going to pay for this course, so I'm not going to pay for access to XYZ or whatever. But the only way to be successful is you're going to have to invest in the knowledge. See, you don't know what you don't know. You don't know that you don't know that until you're exposed to it, if that makes sense. And you're not going to get $1 million worth of knowledge for $9.99. Remember that quote in the song? I'm trying to give you guys $1 million worth of knowledge for $9.99. No, no, you gave us a synopsis, but that's not $1 million worth of knowledge. No one is going to give you that for free. The song was cute and it was all good, and it planted some seeds to let people know that, hey, you should be investing in property, you should be investing in yourself, and you shouldn't be blowing your money on clothes and brand names and all of that. I get that. Shit, excuse me, my language. I knew that before I heard the song. I have on a brand name jumpsuit. I probably got it for a discount, but when you're making thousands of dollars a day, you can go to the local mall. I'm not talking about, Contour or what they call it, where your clothes is custom made. I can go to the mall and spend $100 on a jumpsuit or something when I'm making thousands of dollars a day. But when you're only making a few $1,000s a month, you guys, you can't afford it. You can't afford to be in the mall unless you have coupons or there's a discount or a sale. Stay out of the malls. And I'm not knocking Jordan. My goodness, I support all black businesses, but I support all businesses because I give my money to who I want to give it to. If you have a product or service that I like, I don't care what color you are. If I found value in it, I'm going to buy it. I've bought courses for all types of people. If I feel like you have something to offer me and it's a value, I'm going to purchase it. So what I'm saying is, why would you be spending $250 on a pair of Jordans when you can spend that $250 on some knowledge so you can buy as many pair of Jordans as you want in the future? Live like no one else so later on you can live like no one else. Okay? This is me sharing what I'm learning. You're going to have to invest or pay for access to the knowledge that you need to pull you up. Like I said, those $25 signups, that's all good and fine. That's good to put gas in your car, good to help you pay a cable bill or something. But honey, if you really want to change your life, tax season is coming up. And most people shop, eat out, go get new cars, and buy stuff that they usually would not buy on a regular payday with this tax money. What I would do with my tax money and what I have done in the past is invest in a class, a course, or something. I remember taking my a bonus check that I had been waiting all year for. I took the full check and paid for Diane Hoffman course that I still have access to this day. And every now and then, when I just want to hear something from Diane, I'll play the course. I'll access the course. I was broke. I couldn't afford it, you guys. I could not afford that class, but I paid for it because I knew that I knew that I knew I didn't want to stay where I was at. See, you have to make a conscious decision that you don't want to be where you're at. So don't take that money, go get a car you cannot afford, ride around in a car with temporary tags for 6 months because you cannot tag that car. Try to repair the car that you have. Remember, I said I still have the car I've had for 10 years. My kids was in Girl Scouts, soccer, tennis, dance class, karate. That car have seen these kids grow up. They were little bitty people. Matter of fact, my son used to be in a car seat in that car. And he has grown. He gonna be a grown man, and I'm still gonna be driving that car, especially if it's still drivable. My money need to be invested in my education so I can become a millionaire. It's bigger than a $25 sign up for me. So I'm willing to sacrifice and invest into my education. So we're about to approaching tax season. A lot of people probably already talking about, when I get my taxes, I'm gonna catch up on my bills. When I get my taxes, I'm gonna do this. Put a little bit of that money aside for you, your education, and your growth. And I guarantee you 2019 will be a lot different for you financially if you're willing to invest in your financial education. Okay, you guys? Way over the time I supposed to have been on this video, but since I'm not going to do another video this week, I wanted to share that with you. So when you're planning next year and you're planning that tax money, take some of that money, that windfall of money, and invest in your education. Invest in your future, you guys. Until next time, God bless. Welcome to all my subscribers. Welcome to everyone that's signed under me with Arise. People are getting in, getting started, registering for courses, registering for clients to service with Arise. I'm super excited for you. If you've never earned any money and you get your first check, once you get your first check from working from home, that confidence will build up. And then, like I said, I don't want you to stay with the Rise forever. No one wants to talk on the phone to customers for the next 10, 15 years. That's good and fine if you're using that revenue to build your business. But let's get a solid income from home going, which is your Arise income, and then take some of that money that you earn from Arise and start investing in yourself to build a business and a brand for you and your family. And that's my goal for everyone, because that's what I have done. I'm just giving you the blueprint of what I did to get to where I'm going. Everyone has I'm keep dropping this lotion. Everyone has a different roadmap as to how they got to where they're going. But this is my best strategy for my people. I think you need to learn how to earn some money from home. Think you need to take some of that money, invest into your education to learn how to earn more money, and thus one day you will hit your financial goal. Okay, so until next time, you guys, remember, I'm just a text away. I'm just a message away from on Facebook. Again, welcome. I'm so proud and happy that you decided to put me on your subscription list on YouTube. I'm so proud that you decided to join me, and that just makes me feel like I'm doing what I need to be doing to help. Until next time, you guys, God bless. Stay fearless. Happy Thanksgiving.